Welcome to today's cooking show and continuing on with all of our damn dishes. Does everybody remember the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yeah, the family of fucking weirdos that decided to eat people. Well, they had this special chili. Let's take a look.
Knock the fucking triangle on your country pumpkin, bitch!
It's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat. Runs in the family.
Yes, you can't skimp on the meat. Would you like to know how to make Leatherface's family chili? Well, I'm gonna show you.
All right, let's get 3 pounds of ground meat in this here pan. And you want to put this over medium heat. And you want to chunk it up and brown this here meat up. And, of course, add some salt and pepper. You can be as generous as you like with the pepper. I went about 2 tablespoons, but be careful with the salt. I only added about a teaspoon. The reason you're going to be careful with the salt is, well, you'll see as we go along. You're going to be adding salt from other sources, and it's going to be really easy to oversalt this here chili. All right, after that meat's been browned up, time to drain off the grease and add it to our chili pot. All right, you want to take that brown drained meat and place that in the chili pot. And then you want to take a can of dark red and light red kidney beans that have been drained and add them into the pot. Now, what you're not going to see me add here is any sort of vegetables. In fact, True Blue, this isn't even True Blue chili. One of these days I'll make True Blue authentic chili, but I don't add any vegetables to my chili. Just meat and beans. And then you want to add 1 can of chili beans with the chili sauce inside the can. And just for good measure, let's add another can of chili beans to this here chili. Because you can never have too many beans in your chili, because like I said, we're not even making True Blue chili at this moment. Then you want to add 2 bottles of chili sauce. You can find these bottles of chili sauce in any grocery store. So we're going to add 2 bottles. Then after that, you want to add 3 packets of McCormick chili seasoning mix to this here chili. And then once you've got all that in, give this a good old stirring around till it's all blended together. Then you want to add 1 can of tomato sauce to it. You know, the standard can about the size of a can of soup, what every fucking can thing comes in. Add a can of tomato sauce to this here chili. Okay, after you've got that all mixed in and it's heated up about 10 minutes, you want to add some more spices to this here chili. First, you want to add some chili powder. I added about 3 tablespoons of chili powder. But if you want it a little more spicy, you can certainly add more. If you want it a little less spicy, add less. Then I added about 2 tablespoons of paprika. That was the bright red stuff. And then I added about a tablespoon of onion powder. Because I do love onion powder. It makes everything great. Then you just want to eyeball about 2 tablespoons or so of paprika. Oh, no, excuse me, of cumin. We already had the 2 tablespoons of paprika. Don't worry about over-seasoning this. You really, really can't. Then you want to give it a good stir, mix all that stuff in, and give it about another 10 minutes before you add one of the final ingredients. Okay, last thing we're going to add to this chili while it's cooking is about a cup of beef broth. This is just to make it a little thinner. because this will be really, really thick. Now, if you like your chili almost like a paste, then you can certainly don't have to add this. But I think this adds a nice flavor to it and thins it out just enough where it's bona fide chili and not just a paste of meat and beans. Now, I know this is really, really tough, but you do have to leave this on the stove for about 3 hours. I know it looks good enough to eat already. Alright, through the modern miracle of cooking show editing, this chili is done. Leatherface's family chili. Look at that. Alright, it is done and good enough to eat already, but I have two last ingredients, and these are purely optional. I just feel they need to be included in chili. One is oyster crackers, and the other is, of course, mild cheddar cheese. So, the next time you are wondering what to make for your Halloween festivities, try Leatherface's family chili.
And that's how you make Leatherface's family chili. So the next time you want to have a great old dish for your Halloween celebrations, check this one out. And remember, don't skimp on the meat.